What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a video of about my desks. So many people have noticed in my videos that it's like it doesn't look like you're sitting. Are you standing at a desk? And the topic of my desk seems to come up pretty frequently, and so I figured I could have a video and just point people to it from now on. So yes, it is a standing desk, and for some reason, some people find that like offensive. Right? Like when they find out I have a standing desk, it's like an attack at them for sitting. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Okay. So if you're offended by my standing desk, get over it. So first of all, why did I get a standing desk? So a lot of people have these notion that like a standing desk is like for health reasons or something, and I mean to an extent it can be. But actually, I just needed a desk. And so I just started looking around for new desks and kind of poked around into the idea of being able to stand. I thought it sounded cool that I could stand for maybe a couple hours a day or something, because being a programmer, I'm sitting at my desk like all day long, and it would be nice to stand from time to time. So then I started looking at a standing desk, and I thought an adjustable standing desk would make the most sense. That way I could sit and stand at will. And that's kind of what I got this desk for. Now, fast forward 2 years, or really, honestly, about 2 months after I bought the desk, I just stood all the time. I mean, it really took about 2 months before I kicked the chair. Like, I don't even have a chair in my room anymore. And it didn't take too long to come to that point. But it's not that I think that that's where everyone will go. It just turned out that I preferred to stand. It's more of a preference. I'm not doing it for health reasons. I even had someone was like, "Oh, a standing desk, you're just exchanging back pain for knee pain." And it's like, no, I have no knee pain. I don't have any pain standing at the desk. The only thing I would say is if you get a standing desk, I have these like foot mat, and it's kind of like a gel mat for your feet. And if you can stand in that in like either bare feet or socks, no foot pain. But whenever I'm wearing my shoes and I stand on the mat, my heels start to hurt. Or if I'm not standing on the mat, my feet hurt. And I was a waiter for quite a bit of the early years of my working years. Now I don't have a job. Foot pain was like always an issue for me. I always had foot pain, and I was a runner. And I would always have foot pain while I was running. And then after I got the standing desk, like my foot pain from during and after running, like totally went away. Now, I'm not saying that a standing desk cures foot pain. It's just anecdotal that, I mean, I did sort of see that benefit, but that again is I wouldn't get a standing desk for health reasons at all. The other like unforeseen benefit for me for a standing desk, or just an adjustable desk really, is that depending on what you're doing, like if I'm working at my computer and using my keyboard, I want the desk to kind of allow my arms, my forearms and my wrists to almost be straight and like have as little cant as possible in there. But if I am like putting something together, or I'm working with, I don't know, Raspberry Pis and breadboards, or if I like when I was putting together my 3D printer, it's really useful to adjust the desk up. Like you generally want it much closer to your face when you're doing something like with your hands on a surface. So it's actually really cool to be able to do that and put it at the exact level that you need. So that's another huge benefit that like I didn't even see that coming, but that's like one of my favorite things about the desk now is like, and that's why I bought a second one, and that's actually pretty much a carbon copy of this desk, just not as long. I want to say this is 7 feet, and that's like 5 or 6 feet. I don't know. I should be able to eyeball that and know the answer, but I'm gonna guess 5 feet. Anyways, that's so I bought that one purely for that reason. Like I don't work at that desk, and I never sit at that desk. It's that height, so I can raise and lower it while I'm working on stuff at that desk. So, anyways. Kind of an unforeseen benefit of the desks. Now, in terms of, these desks specifically, like I said, I've only had this one maybe for about 2 years now, and it's held up really well. So some people say, and like biggest question is like with the 2 posts rather than like say 4 total legs, is does it have wobble? I assure you it doesn't have wobble, but some people see wobble in my videos, and I even had one person accuse me of using a green screen because of the wobble. I don't have a green screen, but it does wobble, and like if I jump up and down, you'll see things wobbled. But I was jumping up and down, and I'm not touching my desk. It's the floor. So at my old house, I had a cement foundation. Right here, I have a pier and beam. So the desk is not insecure. It's the floor that has insecurity. Anyway, so that is, yes, annoying, but it has nothing to do with the desk. The desk is actually super stable, and I actually put my computer on it. Now, they do make like a little nook thing that like hangs under the desk, and you like screw it into the desk, and that makes a whole lot of sense. I wish I had one. Send me one. But even on the desk, like, it doesn't give you any wobble. Like, I've put so much weight on this desk and no problem. So yeah, so I just love these desks. I can't recommend them enough. And the other cool thing I got with the desk, there's like so many options when you go through. There must be like 30 steps of like extra junk that you can get. Mostly I have the desk. I got like an inlet cut, like so like where you stand, it cuts in just a little bit, has a little bit of a curve. I got like the bamboo type surface. Sometimes I wish I got a white one instead, so like when I take pictures of things, it's like a little more crisp. I think if I got another desk, send me another desk, it would be a white one. So the other thing is the programmable like up and down. So I'll go over there in a second, and the basic one just has arrows, and then there's the other one that's programmable where you can program like 5 preset settings, and that is super useful. Definitely get that if you got one of the desks. So I'll just show you. So you can like hit these arrows like up and down, and the desk goes up and down. Or I've got one of my USB cords. I'm just going to move that real quick. You can hit just a preset button, and the desk just goes to a specific height, which again is super useful. I'll set preset heights depending on what I'm doing, and especially like when you're going between sitting and standing, it was very convenient to just like hit the button, kick the chair out from under you, and stand up. So yeah, super cool. I would definitely get one of those. But if you're just someone that's like looking to maybe get into it, the other things are like these like they like sit on top of your desk, and then you like crank it up a little bit. I mean, those are okay. The reason I didn't go with one of those is because it takes up more desk space, and I don't need any help cluttering my desk. It's always a freaking mess. But before I do any recording, I clean up for you guys. Okay, actually, it's not for you guys. It's for me, because you guys would make fun of me. So yeah. So anyway, I just wouldn't want one of those things. So, but they also make like manually cranking desks where you can like crank it up and stuff. And I mean, these are definitely expensive desks. Like if you have it motorized, I really do like it. And like I said, it holds a lot of weight. I would feel totally fine putting like 100 pounds plus on this desk. Like I'm pretty confident I could sit on the desk and raise and lower it, and it'd be fine. So, and I weigh just like a smidge over 100 pounds. So anyway, that's all on the standing desk. Hopefully that answers everybody's questions. Again, it wasn't sponsored in any way, but if they want to sponsor, let me know. I would totally give you guys ad placement, and because I love these desks. And if you want to continue sitting, hey man or girl, that's totally fine. I don't judge you guys. I don't know that it's necessarily more healthy or less healthy. Like you can definitely hold a terrible posture while at a standing desk. Because it's no different than standing regularly, right? Lots of people have horrible sitting posture, and lots of people have horrible standing posture. So I'm not convinced that it's going to help your posture in any way. The amount of calories extra that you'll be burning by standing, if you're somebody who's looking to lose weight, the amount of calories you'll burn by standing is going to be insignificant. So I wouldn't get it for that reason. I just get it because I just like standing at a desk, and like everybody sits at the desk, and like most people just have never probably worked at a standing desk, and I just prefer it. That's it. And then the added benefits, like I said, of like if I'm typing, I want it at one height, but if I'm working on something, I want it even higher. And I forget how high these desks can go, but it's pretty high. I would raise this one, but I've got so many like cords that are threaded. I'm a little nervous to put it too high. Yeah, so what is pulling? I can't, oh wait. Got hooked on my window. But like the desk, oh, I think no, we haven't reached the, maybe that's the max. Okay, the max looks like 51 centimeters. It's basically the height of my, like, it's at, like, I don't know, my chest level right now, which is pretty freaking high. That's pretty cool. Anyways, so you can get pretty high. That, like I said, I think that was 51 centimeters. Centimeters? Would that make sense? I don't actually know what the measurement is here. I'm making myself look totally stupid right now, which is true. So, anyways, okay. So that's it for now. Questions, comments, whatever, feel free to leave them below. If you've got other pressing questions about something even unprogramming related, let me know. If you want to get one of the desks, cool. I guess I could put a link in the description, but you could probably find them. And yeah, cool. So I'll see you guys later. It's definitely in inches. Centimeters. What a freaking idiot.